All right, good morning. This is Agnes de Brunner, and with me is Dave Kennedy, and we're doing commentary for the Women's Elite USA versus Netherlands game. This is a crossover game from Pod B, Seed 4, which is the USA women, and Pod A, Seed 5, which would be Netherlands. Both pods have had really, really close games. It's very hard to say what the outcome of this game might be, but it's sure to be a very, very good game. And the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the A pod, which would be Colombia, and the loser gets dropped down to the bottom bracket. So it's a very, very important game for both teams.
So Agnes, at this point, neither of the teams, or none of the teams from any of the pods, have played each other. So this is the first time they're seeing each other since a short scrimmage to start out the week, correct?
That is correct. I don't know. It's hard to say because both pods were so close to each other. One pod is presumably somewhat stronger than the other, but it's very hard to say.
It's 55.
Well, we've got 55 seconds here until the game starts. We've got 18 seconds up on the clock, so you still have a chance to grab that last quick cup of coffee.
Okay.
If you've got it right next to you, maybe a banana.
How do we scroll up to get our comments? We can get Tristan over here. Anyway, eventually we'll have commentary on for the...
Okay, so we've got 30 seconds left here on the
we
clock. Actually, our game is going. We are live. We are 8 seconds in. Netherlands winning a great run, pushing up fast up the left wall.
And they are not...
Kim Skuk is pushing up, working up to Cheryl. Both Illini, both sisters, playing together for their first Worlds. Kim, a veteran.
And here on the wall.
And Tierra is pulling off and swinging out wide through the halfback.
Oh, we've got another commentator here, and we need to get another mic.
We've got one other commentator joining us here from the Dutch. We're just setting up with the microphone and headset.
And
we've got a bit of a scrum here on the other side of the pool. A little hard to tell exactly, but we do have
Goedemorgen Nederland, goedemiddag Nederland.
Dutch push.
Mirjam hier, ik probeer tussen twee Amerikaanse geweldenaren door wat commentaar te leveren op onze wedstrijd. Ik hoop dat jullie me kunnen horen. Ik moet even inkomen, ik zit op een hele gekke plek.
Linksboven zit er een chatbox. Kan je even twee keer
Ik zie dat Wijnand er is. Wijnand, kan jij mij horen? USA ligt in de aanval. En een goal.
Got a nice swing. Tierra looking for her assistance. The Dutch doing a great job containing, but Kim is pushing up. Cheryl is pushing up. Counterattack from the Dutch, pushing back up over to the right. And the Dutch so far are doing a really great job with counterattacks. The U.S. women will push up, and we have a call.
Dus proberen hier even te kijken hoe het gaat. Er is een vrije puck wordt er gegeven.
all right, this is a test of my mic here. We're trying to hopefully have 3 mics going. Netherlands with advantage.
De dames van ons liggen voor de Amerikaanse bak met een vrije puck mee. Er wordt hard gewerkt, maar hij komt er niet doorheen.
Let's see what the referees have to say about this. Tough shot.
We hebben een gevaarlijk schot. En
The elite U.S. Women will be up a man for the next 2 minutes.
we hebben nummer 7. Onze Brit is eruit gestuurd. Ik kan niet zien voor 1 of 2 minuten.
Women pushing straight to the far wall.
Liggen we aan de zijkanten. We gaan weer heel breed. De Amerikaanse dames zwemmen breed.
Across the pool by Elsa. And up the wall.
Agnes, I noticed
Die
that
duiken er overheen, die Amerikanen. En ze gaan weer richting bak. Valerie ligt daar.
Both teams quite comfortable on the wall. Quite a battle here. And
Nice.
Elsa once again along the wall. And Tatiera.
we are
De
seeing lots
Amerikanen
of
winnen steeds een metertje. En gaan nu richting onze bak. Er wordt afgefloten. Even kijken wat er gebeurt.
Advantage to the Dutch team. USA making a nice drive for their goal, but
Vrije
unfortunately
plek mee voor Nederland.
Agnes, I noticed your last name is De Bruyne, and we see 2 De Bruynes here on the roster sheet. How long have
Indeed.
Elsa and Jana played?
Oh, since before they were born, absolutely.
That's quite the training. We have a push off to the far wall. The Netherlands maintaining excellent possession. Britt van Crutchen will be back in about 40 seconds. But despite being down a lady, the Dutch are doing a very good job controlling, pushing up,
Brit
but we
heeft
do
nog een
have a
halve
counterattack.
minuut, dan mag ze weer terug. Amerika gaat weer aan de puck naar voren. Wordt afgestopt, maar heeft nu vrije baan. Oh jee.
Strong grab, strong drive. Is that Kim?
That I think might have been Kristen. I
Wordt
can't
hard
tell from
gewerkt.
here.
Maar de puck zakje
strong
steeds
drive.
dichter bij ons doel.
If USA
There-
can keep the pressure
En
up.
we gaan de hoek weer in.
Christian Straley, the sister of
Brit
Eric
is weer terug.
Straley, Cameron Wunderkind. Oh, there we go.
Oh, en een heel mooi schot.
Oh,
Maar hij
a
is er
heck of
net
a
niet in.
clear.
Hij is
Well
eruit.
done, Dutch ladies.
Hij
well
is
done.
eruit
There's
gehaald.
Elsa
Heel
trying to
mooi.
get that puck back.
Elsa
Dat
fighting
was,
unable to
op het
contain.
nippertje. Mooi schot naar voren.
Tiara
maar
back
er
with
lag
the puck,
niemand.
driving up towards the corner, and
Oh jee.
Take her time.
looking straight for the short corner of the goal.
Oh.
And we've come across. Let's see what the refs
Ja,
have to say about
doelpunt
this.
Amerika. Hij wordt
It's a goal.
toegekend. Ja, hij is doelpunt Amerika. Well done.
Nice play.
Nice play, USA. This is a must-win game for them, and they're playing like that. Hopefully, they can keep this up.
Time-out wordt
I believe,
aangevraagd door
yes,
Nederland.
Tatiera takes the credit for that goal. Nice job, Tatiera, and nice job, USA team.
And-
Awesome work. Keep that pressure up.
And the Dutch takes the timeout. Those of you just joining us, we are live here from Quebec City, the 20th CMAS Underwater Hockey World Championships. U.S. elites are playing in the black suits, black caps. We've got the Dutch on the white. So as you're watching this from the film, the U.S. are attacking from the left side.
And Dave, who do we have commentating with us? Your name?
Miriam.
Miriam. Welcome, Miriam.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is my first comment, so it's a little bit.
Oh, okay. Just jump in when you
yeah,
can.
to jump in. I'll try to say something
Yeah.
for
yeah.
the Dutch fans.
It's for all the people at home who are wondering what in the
We
world we're
really-
doing.
Yeah, we also have a WhatsApp group with 200 people in it, and somebody upstairs is making also live comments on the WhatsApp, so
Oh.
everybody
Ooh, I
can
want
follow.
in.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's nice.
Fun.
It's really nice.
And we're live.
Not everybody is able to look, so it's nice.
And pretty even on the puck there, coming
Yeah.
to the coming on the strike, and both teams happy to go to the wall. I remember playing the Dutch in the past years, and they like the wall a lot also.
They're also very good at swinging. They can drive up the middle.
Amerika
And generally
heeft
very
wel,
long
de
arms.
overhand.
Surprisingly long.
Yeah. And working up toward the Dutch goal, the USA team hoping to put in another goal.
Ja,
A lot of
steeds een
pressure on
metertje
them.
dichterbij.
It's a very patient grind at the moment. Very patient. We have our outside wings on both sides looking to contain.
Aan de muur. En
drive.
vrij
Drive up is stuffed.
For that
Nederland die moet iets strakker erop.
And typical of high-level women's games, we were seeing lots of bodies down
Maken
on
weer
the
meters
bottom
de
in
andere
this.
kant op, maar Amerika neemt weer over. Gaat breed.
Attempted swing is cut off, and the Americans are forced back to their own wall mid-switch.
But a nice play, maintaining possession. That's in these games is most important. More important than advancing the puck. It's very important to maintain possession.
Kan ik niet zien, Cor, wat er met Veerle is. Die zit veel te ver weg bij mij. Misschien dat ze op de WhatsApp wat weten.
And a strong drive by
We
the
gaan
Nice
richting
move,
de
but
doelbak
it
van
gets
de
eaten up in the middle.
Amerikanen. En we maken
Drive by the
meters.
Dutch.
Kom op meiden, jullie kunnen het.
very hard pressure on the U.S. goal. Dutch all getting down there, a lot of bodies, and it is pulled out.
We gaan weer naar de boarding toe.
And it looks like it was a clean pull-out. We don't have any calls. Many of the players went up. I assume they're quite tired. That air is
like
wonderful.
Monica running up the far wall. The U.S. can keep up that pressure and turn this around.
Amerika maakt weer meters naar voren. Wordt hard gewerkt.
And another strong drive all the way to the other end. Both teams, I'm sure, are exhausted now.
En we gaan weer een klein stukje onze kant op. Ja, breed over.
Cut across. There's teams coming from their
across.
Weer
boxes.
gestopt en Amerika neemt hem heel mooi over.
Looks like Elsa.
Die liggen mooi in lijn, dus het is weer een gevaarlijke...
Elsa making a great push up to the right. Got some support from Beth Ann Morley.
Wij maken weer wat meters, kom op.
En
Ja,
Jana?
hij wordt weer terug overgenomen.
Jana
Het wordt
Kim
goed
to
gespeeld
Vera.
door de Amerikanen.
Agnes, we're seeing a lot of Colorado players here as well, not just your family, but...
There is in fact 5 Colorado players on this women's elite team.
And that is a call for the Dutch advantage.
We hebben een vrije puck mee. Een Veerle zit op de kant en ik kan niet zien vanaf hier wat er met haar aan de hand is. Maar er wordt voor assistentie gevraagd.
The Dutch look to swing off the wall, push up to the right and channel. And while gaining ground, they are being spread out to the far wall, again away from the camera. They look much smaller over there.
We have one player out, so
they're happier.
But not everyone likes to sub, Agnes. There's times in club practice where you feel like you never get to play.
Well, yeah, that's club practice, so you're probably not playing anywhere near as hard as you're playing here.
This is a whole new world. This is in fact the World Championships. And a call?
Advantage USA.
Vrije puck tegen.
Looked like a illegal advancement on the wall like that, most likely by a glove.
Het ziet eruit dat Veerle haar schouder houdt haar schouder vast. Dus het zou kunnen zijn dat er iets met haar schouder is.
Hey Jair, hear you cheering for
Amerikanen
Colorado.
komen weer breed over. Hoppakee, afpakken die puck. Kom op. En gaan. Naar voren meiden, kom op. Amerika zit er bovenop. We krijgen bijna geen ruimte om ermee weg te komen.
Stick infringement on the Dutch team, so advantage USA once again.
Vrije puck tegen.
And up in the Dutch goal, USA hoping to take advantage of this.
3.5 minutes left in the clock in the first half.
Jana with the puck. Over to Elsa. And Jen Smith was waiting in the wings there.
Is it the two Bruners, if it's both of them down there, or just Du Brunner? I think it's possibly two Brunner. De Brunner.
Two
Kom op meiden, breed over.
De Brunner.
Heel gevaarlijk voor de eigen
We got to switch out. And with 3 minutes left on the clock, the Dutch will be looking for an answer to that first U.S. ladies goal. And this drive could be the beginning of that answer.
There.
One of our subs is injured, so we have one player less. Yeah, one is going out, so we have 3 subs left.
Ooh, Miriam, do we know who may have been injured?
Veerle is injured. Veerle Steiner.
Okay, then team timeout being called by the U.S.
Yeah, our number 4 is out.
Unfortunately, we don't have all the information, but number 4 on the Dutch women, Verla Steinen?
Steinen, yes.
Steinen. We're hoping everything is great. The facility seems to be providing care.
Yeah. She needs medical assistance, looks like.
It's fairly rare in the sport. We're really hoping for the best here. It does not look like it's too bad.
Fairly rare. I don't agree, but okay.
I can't even see where.
No, she's gone in the meantime.
Yes, all the best to her.
Timeout for USA.
Miriam, we have a floating unicorn in the Dutch sub box. Can you tell us anything about it?
It's unique.
It's unique. It is
it's
the
unique.
only floating unicorn
We have our floating snake for the guys, and we have our floating unicorn for the girls.
Do the snake and the unicorn share accommodation?
I don't know. Maybe they are in a relationship.
That would be something. Okay, we've got the playback on.
Yeah.
En the Dutch is looking for that answer, driving
Kom
hard.
op meiden. Hij wordt weer uitverdedigd door de Amerikaanse dames. Mooi werk.
Nice, clear Katrina.
Naar voren.
And there is a call.
En we krijgen een vrije puck mee voor de Nederlandse dames, als ik het zie.
So obviously not quite as clean as would have been hoped for.
Spannend, ligt het dicht voor de doelbak, dus dit moet het worden, dames. Kom op.
So everybody ready for their advantage.
Ligt een zware Amerikaanse verdedigingsmuur.
Bit of bowl of spaghetti here on the
goal.
The Dutch are looking to make that drive and
bijna.
Not quite yet.
It's not working.
That looked like it would have gone in for sure.
Oh, wat jammer. Ze waren er zo
Someone has something to say.
Disappointing, I'm sure.
Vrij
advantage to the Dutch once again.
Referees are not looking for a high five. That is, in fact, a Dutch advantage here with 1:15 left on the clock in the first half.
Okay, and once again, danger zone for the U.S. team. The
Kom op meiden, nog een herkansing. We hebben nog 1 minuut. Er liggen 6 Amerikaanse dames in de doelbak. We moeten er dwars doorheen. Er is geen andere manier. En hij gaat er niet in.
And once again,
zo jammer.
Refs timeout.
Refs timeout. Overleg.
So if this advantage is against the U.S. women for the second time, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, this is, well, we're still in a ref timeout.
Still a ref timeout.
So yeah, the U.S. women taking, well, I'm sure both teams taking this opportunity to do some subbing. I'm sure they're exhausted from this.
No penalty, Wijnand.
There was a penalty call, but then a ref's timeout. So I think maybe they just trying to see if they saw the same thing, or well, it looks like they're deciding on an equal puck, perhaps.
Equal puck with
see what they say.
40 seconds left. Hugo Savard.
Scheidsrechterspuk.
So presumably one ref saw. Let's see what they do here. One ref saw a foul by one team and the other by the other. So
that is why we have 3 in-water refs. They have an excellent system here for picking out such fouls. The Dutch
40
taking.
seconden voor die bak. Kom op, agressief en erin. Kom op, die bak moet erin. Oh nee, die puck moet erin.
And out looks like
maar hij wordt weer uitverdedigd. Ze zijn sterk op de verdediging, de Amerikaanse dames.
Lots of bodies on this drive, but the Dutch turn it around.
Nice job, USA. They're still not out of the danger zone. But rather, there we go, USA drive again. Looks like that might be Katrina. I can't tell from here.
Amerikaanse dames maken meters, maar er zijn nog 3 seconden. 2, 1.
Okay, and time is running out.
1-0 is de tussenstand.
Everyone, thanks for joining us here from Quebec City. You'll see on your screen now we have a GoFundMe for the Underwater Hockey World Championships. If you're able to help, this will help go towards some of, well, running the event, but also the camera capture system that we're using to watch here, the live commentating, all the things that we're doing to try to capture some of this content so we can relive it in the future and share the sport that we love so much.
Yeah, and got to give Canada credit for paying for this system. It's really been working beautifully. I'm hoping everybody who's watching at home can appreciate this, and of course us, even the people that are here, will be using these recordings of these live videos to relive these games over and over again and learn from them and reminisce about them and all that. So please, if you can, donate to the GoFundMe site. We certainly appreciate that.
So, Miriam, I
Yes.
don't know very much about the Dutch team. How many different clubs would you say are represented by the Dutch team?
I think at least 4.
That's fantastic. So many of these players
least.
play together and train together in the Netherlands.
A few, yes. A lot of players in the Netherlands play in more clubs because we have not a lot of training hours. So the distances in the Netherlands are not as big as in the USA. So a lot of players have more clubs where they make training hours. So if they are not playing together on their own club, they meet each other at the other training, so they see each other
a great
lot.
advantage.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
Not everybody, but the most of them play together. And the few of this most of this team are experienced players.
Oh, that's
So
great.
They play a long time.
How strong is the unicorn at underwater training?
The unicorn.
Is the unicorn able to
He's new
swim
to
any
the
underwater?
game, I think,
Everybody
probably.
is obsessed by our unicorn.
I'm just wondering how, because underwater training is, of course, very important to our sport, but I don't think that unicorn could go very far underwater.
No. The unicorn
In
is
its present shape.
useless on the water, but it's for mental support after the game. They also have a unicorn suit. Our Ladies won, and if you have the luck to be the player of the day, you may wear it in the evening.
Could I be the player of the day?
Yeah, you have to communicate with Our Ladies, contact them, and maybe you fit into the unicorn suit. It would be great to have pictures of that.
One could only hope. We have 10 seconds left on the clock in halftime. Ladies are lining up.
Ja, 4 seconden, 3 seconden en we gaan zo weer.
And we're off. Second half, USA leading 1-0. And Dutch now going from left
Wij
to
pakken
right.
de puck en wij gaan meters maken. En Amerika neemt hem weer over.
And Tierra up to Elsa. USA once again driving up the wall, very strong on that wall.
And we also have Mike Riccitelli here driving the camera. Excellent camera work, Mike.
And an advantage to the USA team.
Vrije puck tegen. Nederland.
It's easy to get the illegal advancing of a puck or gloving on the wall, especially when you're going up the
En
right
de
side
Amerikaanse
wall.
dames gaan weer breed. En dan door het midden naar de
Very
doelbak.
easy to
En
get.
er wordt overgenomen.
It's very easy to push the puck with your glove by accident.
It's quite easy to do it intentionally.
Well, yeah.
Nice flick. We had a great flick up, but the support's a little on the outside and the puck gets driven out to the corner.
Nice job by the Netherlands recovering
Mooi
that.
Milou,
Great
mooi
job.
uitverdedigd en overgenomen door Valerie. En hij wordt weer meegenomen door een Amerikaanse dame. Ze zijn erg sterk aan de puck.
We have what appears to be a stick
Advantage to
infringement
the-
against the Americans.
And nice job by the Netherlands just staying right on that puck and not allowing the U.S. to keep control of it. Really good pressure on their part.
Vrije puck. Voor onze dames. Hij wordt genomen. Breken door een stukje muur van de Amerikaanse dames heen. Maar ze zijn heel sterk in de verdediging. Heel erg sterk. Ze
Nee.
zitten er bovenop. Geven geen millimeter ruimte cadeau.
And it looks like back and forth possession.
En ze gaan weer breed,
Hotly
de Amerikaanse
contested.
dames.
It looks like Elsa just saying, okay, I'm going to get this out of here and move up.
Nice try, Elsa, but no support quite yet.
Kom op, Sanne.
Kristen Straley coming
En
in
er
to
ligt een
back up, and
Amerikaanse.
bam,
Pikt
pushing
hem
up the
weer
left
zo
wall.
mee. En dan
Nice
gaan weer
job.
meters voor de Amerikaanse dames.
Jen Smith,
Waiting
U.S.
in the
vice captain,
wings.
very close. Back to Tierra, U.S. captain, throwing up.
Pass, but
Vera.
The support had just put in a bunch of effort.
Elsa, continuing down
Amerikaanse
the wall,
dames
continuing
zijn
that
als
drive. Nice job.
duivels erbovenop.
Maybe we'll see De Bruyne.
And Kristen coming in
Kristen
there.
behind.
That's Kristen, yeah, number 4.
Brit.
Katrina just to the outside, playing contain and also
En
swing.
Vera die neemt hem weer een paar meter
Not
verder
there
van de
we go
kant
out
op,
to the
maar die raakt
contain.
hem weer kwijt.
Beautiful effort by that Dutch player, driving that out, making the effort. USA got control, but Dutch got it right back.
En wij maken weer wat meters, maar schieten hem zo in
En
het
Tierra
Amerikaanse
with the
dames. En die hebben vrij doel. Oh mijn
path.
god. En een schot.
And Tierra
Tierra.
En hij
has a-
zit.
Very
Hij
decisive
zit
drive.
heel mooi doelpunt. Ik kan niet anders zeggen. 2-0 voor USA. Ja.
The
and
referees
that
agree.
would once again be Tierra that shot that one. Tierra is a very experienced player, has played all over the world, and she is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, she's one of those players that when she gets the puck at nearly any point in the pool, her first thought is, can I go to that goal? And
Yep.
she doesn't take the
Timeout.
risk unnecessarily.
And it looks like a timeout
Timeout for the USA.
the US team. They want to take a little breather, recover, get some coaching.
I'm
hopefully
just
keep
informed
doing
that our
this.
player is to the hospital for X-ray for
Oh
sure.
dear,
Yeah,
what
so
happened? Yeah.
shoulder and
Yeah, it
exact
looks like
information
earlier
is
she
not
got hit
here,
by
but
a-
I see she went to the hospital for X-rays.
Yeah, she.
So it was
looked like she
serious-
got
a
hit
serious
on the
injury.
shoulder. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish
We
her
really
well.
don't know at the moment. So
Oh, that's terrible. And that shoulder's so sensitive too.
Very sorry to hear that.
elementary for the underwater hockey.
Yeah.
It's very tough. About 5 years ago in Hungary, I was knocked out in the 4th game of the tournament against the Australians. It is very difficult to put in so many years of training and find your event cut short.
I know.
I'm really wishing the best for her.
Yeah.
We have several people watching from around the world. Ray Antos, who I believe must be
He's
tied in by a computer
Pretty much
We are on
every
again.
to these
game.
feeds. And here we
We gaan
go.
weer verder. De Amerikaanse dames zijn sneller bij de puck.
Looked
Metertje
into
of
the
2 naar
matrix.
achteren, naar het midden, naar het breed. En we maken meters onze dames. Kom op!
A lot of pressure again by the Dutch. And the USA hopefully able to be patient and wait for those opportunities to find a clear spot in the pool and advance the
En de
puck.
Amerikaanse dames hebben puckbezit.
Looks like the Dutch ladies are starting to camp a little bit on that U.S. swing. U.S. has looked to swing it out twice now on this drive and has cut back up to the wall, which has been a strength thus far for them. But the Dutch women have shown that with enough pushing up through the wall, they will peel off and look for the counterattack back up the middle.
Oh, and a nice drive again, and a foul call for the Dutch against the USA team. Looked like, was that I think that was a warning for our player number 6 perhaps. Should be Brenna, but I'm not certain on that.
Originally from Minnesota, Brenna is now in Wisconsin, helping to start a new club near Milwaukee. Thank you for that, Brenna.
And a nice,
De dames van Nederland gaan richting de bak. Hopen dat ze nu verder kunnen komen. Maar hij wordt alweer gekeerd door de Amerikaanse dames. Ze zijn echt zo
and a
sterk.
run up the wall by Monica.
We hebben een lane.
Anyway.
Eén speelster zwemt nu door het bad heen.
And USA keeping that pressure up on the wall.
Ze zijn, de Amerikaanse
Sure who
dames
that's doing
liggen
that
weer
run, but
richting
Americans
ons
driving
doel.
hard.
In de hoek.
Lots of bodies, lots of fins in the bottom. Some more fins up top, but they're coming back down. Such is the game.
And Tierra once again with the puck, hoping to
Fading
put the third one in.
over to the corner. Huge flick off the back wall.
We gaan de hoek weer in. De Amerikaanse dames blijven proberen.
We have Teresa Finley phoning in via live chat. No relation, I'm sure. Probably relation. Big flick up the wall up to the corner.
Oh, vrij
back
doel
and
voor de
forth.
Amerikaanse dames. Een
Well,
groot schot.
But the
Wordt-
Dutch there to defend
Wordt
that.
gehouden, gaat de hoek in. Heel spannend.
Incredible defense on both teams. We've had just these scrums in front of the goal that just think absolutely have to be going in. And
Blijven in de hoek. En hij komt uit de hoek, de Amerikaanse dames.
Huge
Ja,
push and the
weer
U.S.
scoren.
women seal their third.
And it is a goal for
Hij
the
wordt
USA.
toegekend.
And we'll see who they give.
Former Fighting Illini Kim Skukis, I believe, drove and pushed that in. Kim joined her here with her sister Cheryl. Oh, wait. No, timeout. Timeout called.
Timeout by the Dutch team. And I have not seen a credit for that goal yet. From my angle on the camera, well, same angle that all of us here are seeing, I could not tell who that was. But Kim's always a good guess. She's a very, very strong player. And they said goal number 0, so I guess they didn't know either.
Could have been anyone.
We'll have to ask the girls afterwards.
Ik krijg net door dat Veerle heeft een puck erg hard op haar schouder gekregen. Heeft zelf het gevoel dat er misschien wat kapot is. En is nu met Yvonne en Hans, de ouders van Sanne, naar het ziekenhuis. Als we meer weten, zullen we jullie op de hoogte houden.
And timeout almost over. And
Timeout is net geweest en we gaan weer verder met het spel. Het staat 3-1 voor de USA Ladies. En ja, die spelen erg goed. Dus heel sterk in de verdediging. Dus als we een aanval hebben, komen we er slecht doorheen. En ja, met Veerle eruit moeten we het met 3 wissels doen. Maar Nederland
strong drive by the Dutch.
gaat weer in de aanval.
Not only a nice drive, but excellent support out to the goal side by the Dutch. Looking to push in, and we have a call. And this is going to be a very big Dutch advantage here, pushing up onto the goal.
Wij krijgen een vrije puck mee voor de Amerikaanse bak, dus hopelijk kunnen ze deze benutten.
Both teams just doing excellent jobs on the defense, so let's see if they can get this one in. Oh, sorry.
Kom op meiden.
It's a little slow on the button there.
De Amerikaanse muur ligt er en er komt er weer een uitzwemmen met de puck.
Bam clears it out to the wall. Beth Ann Morley. Bam for
looking for help.
Short.
She's tired, but back
Vera ligt er bovenop, maar kan de puck niet overnemen.
Katrina up there, Jana waiting.
Dames liggen, Amerikaanse dames liggen in lijn te wachten. Als ze de puck kwijtraken, ligt de volgende. Het is heel mooi spel.
Continue driving, but the support is starting to run a little thinner.
Ellen gaat breed met 2 Amerikaanse dames in gevecht.
Back to Tiara again. The Dutch keeping that pressure on, and advantage to the Dutch team. Looks like elbowing
Amerikaanse dames gebruiken
not sure who elbowed, but some U.S. player who's getting called.
Miriam Agnes, I'm expecting a very exciting final 6 minutes of this game. The Dutch are playing very, very strong, and down by 3, they're going to be making strong moves towards the American goal.
Absolutely. I mean, this game.
En wij zijn weer in de aanval.
3-0 is a comfortable lead, but it can certainly still be lost.
Heel mooi overgenomen de puck, maar er ligt.
Nice steal there.
De Amerikanen zijn te snel.
Who will take her time.
Sluiten niet genoeg aan. Wordt hier gestopt.
And nice job there, Bam.
And it looks like the refs did see something on that.
Advantage to the Dutch team.
Vrije puck mee.
A stick infringement by the U.S. I think possibly when Bam was trying to pick up that puck off the other player. But to a certain extent, if you never do get called on anything, you probably aren't playing hard enough.
Kom op dames, meters maken. Ze krijgen nauwelijks de ruimte. Amerikaanse dames echt er bovenop.
Another quick call.
And once again,
vrije puck mee.
Obstruction by the USA team, so advantage to the Dutch.
Refs resetting the puck just a little bit.
All the teams are ready, but the refs aren't quite. Oh, whoops, sorry. Goodness.
Both these teams are very eager. Teams are dropping down very early on these advantages to set up. Dutch driving for the
We zijn in de
far
aanval,
goal now,
maar
far
we gaan de
corner.
hoek weer in.
And the U.S. women pick it up and go into a wall counter-attack grind right up. All their supporting pieces are
De
down.
Amerikaanse dames nemen weer meters naar voren. Wordt hard gezwommen, sluiten goed aan.
And another hard drive by
Wordt
the USA
overgenomen door
team.
Nederland.
Up.
Maar de Amerikaanse dames hebben hem alweer terug.
Yep. Puck milling
In,
around at the 5 and 2
Erg gevaarlijk richting onze bak. We gaan de hoek in.
near the Dutch goal. And back into that corner. USA
En hij gaat
hoping for
heel
that
dicht bij het
opening.
doel en hij ligt erin.
I believe that went in. No goal.
No goal wordt er gegeven.
We've got a bit of a
No
ref
goal.
timeout.
Ref
Stick
timeout en no
infringement,
goal volgens
no
mij.
goal, but ref timeout, so I don't know if one of the other refs was possibly calling an advantage
Er
or
zullen nog wel wat mensen uitgaan, vrees ik.
Miriam, what is the largest club right now in the Netherlands? What city do they play in?
There's a large club in Dordrecht, there's a large club in Breda. That's the two biggest, I guess, but I'm not really sure. I'm not enough into the clubs to know. These two clubs I
Looks
know
like
quite
we have
well.
a penalty
Penalty
goal.
Or
I think it's a penalty shot.
Penalty shot.
shot.
Not a
Okay,
penalty
yes,
goal.
penalty shot.
So I'm curious sometimes what the referees saw on that, but
Bijzondere
maybe
actie
someday
weer
we'll
van de
find out.
scheidsrechters. Wordt
So
eerst
for
een
now,
doelpunt gegeven, afgekeurd en nu komt er een penalty shot op ons doel. Dus geen idee.
looks like
Twee
we have
Amerikaanse dames liggen klaar.
Kim and Tierra taking the puck for the USA.
En voor de Nederland, wie ligt er in de verdediging? Ik kan het niet zien welk nummer het speelt. Erg laat beneden. Maar er wordt uitverdedigd. Maar
Beautiful
nog
job
niet.
by the
Och,
Dutch player
heel
trying
goed.
to-
Ach, nee, helaas. Helaas. Hij zit.
Fantastic effort.
Nummer 6 is
Goal
oude.
to the USA, but a beautiful effort by the Dutch player. Almost cleared that goal out.
Jammer hoor. Bijna
Very nice
uitverdedigd. Maar toch waren ze te sterk. Goed gedaan, Ellen.
And
It
with
was actually Kim who ended up putting that goal in, I think. Tierra shot it to Kim.
we'll have to ask the girls later.
Yeah. Or just look at the video. And
Nog
time
3
stops
minuten
for a
op,
penalty shot. So time will start again once this play starts, which is
3
right now.
minuten op de klok. Dames van Amerika staan met 4-0 voor.
A lot of bodies on the bottom. Good playing on both
En we
teams' part.
proberen weer richting de doelbak van de overkant te gaan.
And Tierra biding her time, keeping possession. Up to Katrina.
Sanne ligt te wachten tot hij uit het geweld komt.
And Katrina
De Amerikaanse dames hebben
pairing up with
bijna vrij
Jana.
baan.
Little forward flick, but no support quite yet. And the
Een
Netherlands
paar
turn
meters
this back
terug.
into. No, we have a counterattack. We
Yes.
got a swing out.
We gaan breed
The
over.
Dutch team trying to move that out, and Tierra picked it up and continued
Blijven
with
in de
that.
aanval, er wordt hard gewerkt. Nog steeds elke keer een metertje naar voren, maar
And
steeds
danger
richting
zone
de
for the
doelbak.
US.
daar is
And
zij.
And looks like
Yes! Hij is erin. Mooie aanval.
Okay.
we have a ref discussion
time,
here.
Ref discussion time.
Beautiful effort on the Dutch team's part, and
zou echt wel
we'll
zuur
see if
zijn als
the
dit weer
referees
afgekeurd
let
wordt.
that in. I didn't see what happened, but
Er zijn al zoveel
really
doelpunten
nice drive.
afgekeurd. Ik laat het jullie weten.
It
Een van de
looks like
Amerikaanse commentatoren. Hij wordt
And a
toegekend.
goal to
Hij
the-
is in. 4-1.
congratulations, Holland. Nice play. Took great advantage of that play. And Dave Kennedy just left. He has a game he has to play. And will be finishing up these last 2 minutes in the game. When there's only 2 minutes left in the game, the clock stops for every foul, so that if a team that's ahead can't just take advantage of, fouling repeatedly to kill time.
De laatste 1,5 minuut zuivere speeltijd is ingegaan. De Amerikaanse dames komen er hard in.
And a very strong drive once again by the US team. And I'm glad the Dutch team got that goal. I'm feeling fairly confident that the US is going to win
Wij
this.
hebben de puck en we maken meters.
They played some very fine hockey here. And advantage the USA team. A stick infringement on the Dutch. Oh. And it looks like Kristen taking the puck for the USA. Nice follow-up, Kristen. En
dames van Amerika die gaan richting de doelbak. Voor de mooi opgebouwde aanvallen. Minder dan een minuut nog te spelen.
Tira just continuing down the wall.
Afgefloten voor de bak. Hij ligt er een halve meter voor. Wat gaat er gebeuren?
And they're giving advantage to the Dutch team.
Dus dit gevaar is even geweken.
The referee asking where to put the puck. And the Dutch have just under a minute here to try to tie up the score. Or not tie up the score, put in another goal.
We kunnen geen gebruik maken van de vrije pluk. De Amerikaanse dames zitten er weer bovenop en komen weer, wordt hard gevochten. Valerie die krijgt er weer even mee.
Nice job clearing that from the wall with the run.
En er wordt afgefloten. En we krijgen een puck tegen.
Advantage USA, obstruction on the Dutch team.
Halve minuut nog op de klok.
And both teams getting tired. And the red must have happened a while ago. They might have been playing advantage rule, judging by where the puck is in place.
Tegen. En komt hij. De Amerikaanse dames 5 beneden.
Here with the puck, looking for a spot
gaat
to work
richting
through.
de hoek. En weer terug. Richting bak en weer naar de hoek. Het is een soort pingpong aan het worden. 10 seconden op de klok.
Kristen and Bam waiting, lurking.
5, 4, 3,
sealing up the back.
2, 1, tijd.
And that is game.
4-1 is de eindstand geworden. Well done USA. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Dutch team too. That was a beautiful, very well played game. USA just a little stronger there on their drives up the wall, but the Dutch really taking some beautiful drives, stealing possession, and the goal they scored just took an opportunity right down the middle. It was a very nice play on their part. Both teams should be proud. I'm sure the Dutch would have liked to win this one just as much as the USA would have. And
that's for sure.
Very, very disappointing to get this far in a tournament, and these kind of games are kind of heartbreaking. Obviously, USA glad to have won this one, but it's a little bit heartbreaking to see the other team who played.
There's
played
always
a very
one winner,
good
one
game.
loser, nothing else.
And
they
Miriam,
did well.
are you a player as well?
Ex-player. I played long time ago.
And
so.
Congratulations to both teams.
Yeah.
I'm signing off here.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.